The uproar surrounding the documentary No Other Land by Basil Adra and Yuval Avraham is unsurprising. Films that document the occupation and expose its unbearable human consequences always provoke harsh reactions from the Israeli establishment. In this case, the film focuses on the daily reality of Palestinians in Msafir Yatta area, a reality of home demolitions, family expulsions, dispossession, and the land theft. The film is merely a reflection of what is happening on the ground. But for many in Israel, the mere presentation of reality is considered a crime. The attack on the film was led by Minister of Culture Miki Zohar, who labeled it as a work that portrays Israel in a negative light. This is a familiar argument, and documentation of the occupation is framed as defamation, and the depiction of reality is deemed incitement. But there is no other way to portray the occupation. It is an occupation. There is no way to describe the expulsion of families from Msafir Yatta without exposing the injustice of occupation, and there is no way to document soldiers preventing residents from accessing water or electricity without understanding that this is a policy of control, discrimination, and oppression. The criticism of the film extended beyond the political establishment because journalists and cultural figures in Israel also attacked Yuval Avraham, one of the filmmakers, branding him with the familial term traitor. This is a recurring pattern. Any Israeli who dares to expose the crimes of the occupation is immediately labeled a traitor. The silence is not coincidental. The occupation persists not only because of the soldiers in the field, but also due to public denial and demonization of anyone who dares to reveal the truth. But criticism did not come only from the right. Some Palestinians also argued that the collaboration between Basil Adra and Yuval Avraham constitutes normalization with the occupation. This is a mistaken claim. Palestinians are struggling against the occupation, and to fight it effectively, they need the support of courageous Israelis who are willing to take personal risks to expose the injustices. Films like No Other Land are not tools of normalization. They are tools of resistance. The film's Oscar win is a highly significant political and cultural statement. International recognition of the film indicates that the world sees what Israel is trying to hide. This is precisely why Israel establishment is so outraged. It is not just the film itself that angers them. It is the fact that the story of Msafir Yatta is reaching global awareness. They would prefer that the world consume productions like Fawda, a series that glorify the Israeli Shin Bet and portrays the occupation from the perspective of the oppressor. Ultimately, the problem is not No Other Land. The problem is the occupation itself. Its ugliness cannot be concealed. Its consequences cannot be whitewashed. And the human cost it exacts cannot be ignored. Thank you, Basil and Yuval, for the courage to tell the truth.